Hey, greetings everyone. It's Glenn Kellaway from the basement. Today is my 800th video that I have posted on my channel, so it's kind of a bit of a milestone. And I wanted to do a room tour, kind of like to do one every year, so I just thought this would be an appropriate time to do it. We're going to start in my back room here. This is where Jerry ended up, where that poster that sat behind me for so long that I think a lot of people like. Eventually it'll make its way back probably, but a few more. It's kind of sitting. This is a back room where I do my record cleaning. Cream. There is my record cleaning station. This is called a squeaky clean record cleaning machine. It's just all it does is a simple thing like that, and it comes with this little wand here with which would be the thing that cleans it, and then it hooks up to a shop vac. That's it. It's so simple, but it's a great way to have a inexpensive vacuum cleaning system. And then we start to move out into the main room. Oh, there's Peyton nosing around. Hey buddy, say hi. Let's start with the Beatles. These pictures are from 1964, original prints. I forget how you bought these. I think you sent away for them or something. But anyway, I got all four. They're all fairly mint, except for George has got a bit of a mark there. But that's it. Done by a gentleman by the name of Volpe. I can't remember what his first name, Richard, I think. And anyway, they're cool because they're original artifact from '64. My favorite guitar player of all time, Ry Cooder, an autographed promo picture, and a couple of tour books from his tours. These were a gift from my friend Erwin, who lives in Germany, who used to have a channel. Then we come to one of the record racks. So I've got lots of room for records. I just keep those things sitting there because I got space. So I put my Beatles boxes out there on display, my headphones, and from Y to Z, my Yes and Zap albums, basically, and Neil Young. Keep some CDs in here, blues, two Van Morrisons. There's some extra Bob Dylan stuff, Beatles solo, and David Bowie, that is. I guess it's turned around. Box sets, the band, Arthur Brown, Ray Charles, Eric Clapton, Bob Dylan's original mono recordings, some Grateful Dead sets, Steve Hackett, Janis Joplin, Charles Mingus, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers at the Fillmore, John Prine. I think that's Goat's Head Soup, the gray one, and then the one beside it to the right would be Moving Pictures Rush, and then Springsteen's Live 75, 85, Neil Young. Official releases 5 to 8. Allman Brothers Dreams box set, the Eric Clapton 24 Nights, the Stones singles, Joe Strummer, the Yes album, the one that just came out, a couple of Zappas, and of course my huge Caravan box set. Then we move on to stuff like posters. This is from Blackie and the Roto Kings. Is a band I talked about in my Americana tag video. This was a show they did at Massey Hall back, I guess, around 2015 or something like that. A little Yes wall plaque that I got turned on to from my buddy Scott at the Prague Corner. Immediately we went online, and I think actually Larry's girlfriend Molly found it for me, and we ordered it, so it was kind of cool. And of course the TV set that's not on. More records, my jazz stuff, my trusty banjo. Keep my couple of my hats that I wear. Original artwork from Tom Wilson from Blackie and the Rodeo Kings. Tom is indigenous, has some indigenous blood in him, and he makes these kind of symbols, and then he etches the words to his songs in there. So, and Tom's autograph there. More vinyl and CD sets. 2 John Lennon sets. And then the Beatles have their own section. And then we move around the corner here. That's where you go upstairs, where the human race lives up there. I'm scared of them. Let's start on the wall here. This is kind of the wall of interesting artifacts. So Bob Dylan poster from the show I saw in Oshawa, Ontario, July 4th, 2017. Some artwork from Sam the Record Man, the famous record store on Yonge Street in Toronto that no longer exists. Like a second home to me. Jimi Hendrix handbill, but it's facsimile. It's not an original. Autographed Bela Fleck promo picture with and Victor Wooten and Roy Wooten all autographed. Another promo picture from Bela Fleck and the Flecktones. My autographed King Crimson tour book from 2019. Just an old guitar magazine from Mr. Zappa. Picture of Strawberry Fields, the Gates, when I was visited there in 1999. An original handbill from The Who at Cine Coliseum in 1968. The Who, the Trogs, MC5. El Macombo, this is like a table thing you always found. You get into a table, they just have it sitting there with who's coming up to play. Autographed by the great David Bromberg. Original artifact from Festival Express 1970, which I attended. It's like a sticker. It was called the Rumper sticker. You're supposed to stick it on your butt of your jeans or something. My Neil Young autograph that I got out back of Massey Hall. That's from 2014. The picture I took of Earl Scruggs at Ontario Place. Just over all the glare in the background. I don't know how to get rid of it. That was probably about 1978, I think. Earl Scruggs autograph. Prized possession from a legend. Picture of the corner of Haight and Ashbury in San Francisco when we visited there, I think in 2014, somewhere around there. Shots of the Beatles, those psychedelic posters. Man, I wish I had the originals, but these came with the Beatles' White number ones record, I think. So I framed them because I do love those. My nephew Jack drew this picture of John Lennon, which I'm very happy about. Okay, hats, lots of hats. The Beatles in stereo, lava lamps. This was a present from Sam St. John, Roanoke, Virginia. More hats. The Beatles in mono box set. And then all kinds of weird stuff. My John Lennon book. Zappa Funko Pop. Autographed Andy Partridge book. And various buttons and badges. John Lennon guitar thing. And John Lennon Funko Pop. More little miniature guitars and a little Ringo bobblehead there. The Monkees, 45 original, and then books. Bowie, King Crimson, Janis Joplin, some other stuff, and a Rush and Tragically Hip beer cans. More books, Jerry Garcia, Bill Graham, Joe Strummer, Ry Cooder, 45. Some more books, a lot of Beatle books there. And there, McCartney. And then the Geddy Lee book that I just finished, fantastic book. My Bob Dylan books. My Frank Zappa books. And the Beatles plate, the Hamilton plates, came out in, I think, the 80s. And then we go over to the CDs. Let's go back here, take a look. Just this kind of little ornament thing here, tangled up in blue. And then some of the more recent Zappa sets that have come out. A poster from Jefferson Airplane and Grateful Dead playing at the O'Keefe Center in 1967 in Toronto. Not an original, I'm afraid. My hat from the Bob Dylan Museum. Grateful Dead set. Jethro Tull sets. Yellow Submarine lava lamp. Beatles box set and some Beatles stuff. Pete Best autograph. The wedding album, still sealed, an 8-track. A piece of stone from John Lennon's house, Mendips, on Menlove Avenue in Liverpool, that I picked myself. Picture of the Beatles, 1965 at Maple Leaf Gardens, and ticket stubs from all 3 years they played here. Original photo of the Beatles on a promo tour in Scotland in 1966. That's a Polaroid. I'm the only one in the world with that picture, which makes me happy. Some box sets, CD, Stones in mono, Beatles in mono. And then these are all Super Audio CDs and Audio Fidelity Gold CDs. Some more Mobile Fidelity ones. And then the collection starts. And kind of just... It's from there, the other side. I keep my Bob Dylan box sets. There's 2 more behind that one. My Bob Dylan collection. More 6. I think I got 6 of those deluxe sets. Of course, my daughter and son-in-law work for WWE, so there's like a microphone thing there, and some Grateful Dead mini cars. More Dylan box sets. Little Feet. And the rest is just all CDs. Oh, some Bowie and more Dylan. And then we come and visit Jerry. Jerry sitting on top of another Grateful Dead box set, a table, Coronation Street tray, and it's my favorite TV show. Jefferson Airplane, original poster from the Fillmore. Jefferson Airplane, James Cotton, and Moby Grape. My John Hartford autograph that I got on a photograph that I took. Very, very much a prized possession. Bob Dylan poster, which sits behind me when I do my videos now. Computer. More Funko Pops. Janis Joplin and Miles Davis. A photograph my daughter took of the band Lowest of the Low when she was working for them. My Led Zeppelin flyer from when they played O'Keefe Center in 1969 in Toronto, November 2nd. I attended that show, and I made up this presentation here and framed it. Okay, I just picked up Brothers in Arms yesterday at a thrift store for $10. Mint condition. Bob Dylan on ticket stub from the Rolling Thunder show in Toronto. My prized possession, my Bob Dylan ticket stub from Massey Hall, 1965. Roy Cooder's playing when I have the stereo turned up. My Monitor Audio Silver 300 series speakers, which I absolutely love. Beatles CDs, some books, and my bluegrass collection of vinyl. Some of the CDs that I currently, that's like my heavy rotation box for CDs down there. Next, my Moon 240i amplifier, which I absolutely love. My Name CD5i CD player, which I absolutely love. And my P3 Rega turntable, which I absolutely love, with an exact cartridge on it. And we're done. I hope you enjoyed this. I know I do. I think that's my 4th room tour I've done, but I looked. I haven't done one for quite a while, and I wanted to do one, at least one a year. So this is mine for 2024. Thanks so much for watching and sticking with me for 800 videos. I much appreciate it. And let's end with Peyton chewing on little Glennie there. Pete, what are you doing? What are you doing with little Glennie? Hey, what are you doing with him? Poor little Glennie. Okay, thanks everybody. Have a great day.